Welcome in, everybody. Happy New Year to you and yours. I'm Aaron Pryor. We've pulled the cover off, we dusted her up, we got Around the Rim back up and running as conference play gets going. Each and every week we're going to feature one team and specifically one player from that team here on Around the Rim. The big matchup this weekend, number 4 Baylor headed up to Lawrence to take on number 3 Kansas. January 9th, 2019. A date that probably doesn't have a significant meaning to you. It certainly doesn't really mean a whole lot to me. But for Ochai Agbaji, it does. He remembers the week leading up to that specific date. He remembers the night 1 year ago where the college basketball world was introduced to a little-known freshman from Kansas City, Missouri.
You know, it was crazy. Really looking back on it, you know, my family, I feel like we made a good decision with Coach, and that showed that Coach had a lot of trust in me at that point of the season, doing that, making that move after Doak got hurt. But it was just crazy, the first game.
Yeah, Ochai Agbaji seeing his first playing time. Originally, Bill Self wanted to redshirt him. Trying to stay up late to watch his boy wear it.
They got him! Welcome to Kansas basketball. The freshman Ochai Agbaji makes his presence known.
And then through on there, it was just everything just took a whole 180.
Known by most as just Och, Ochai grew up in Kansas City, Missouri, the son of Olofu and Erica Agbaji, both college basketball players at the University of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Splitting his time in high school between soccer and basketball, Och decided to focus on basketball full-time in his junior year, and though he still loves the game of soccer, his decision paid off.
That whole decision, that whole process was something, obviously I've never been through, but it was good. And then my senior year breaking out and having all these offers and all that come through late in the season was something special. So, and then having the opportunity to play here at the University of Kansas was great.
In a weird way, he kind of saved us last year. To come in the manner in which he did and arguably be one of our best 3 players on the court from the first second he stepped on the court was something that we didn't expect, but it was something that we really needed.
The sophomore guard is coming off a 16-point performance and a 79-53 win over Iowa State on January 8th, and he's third on the team, averaging 11.6 points per game so far this season. Och also leads the Jayhawks from beyond the arc, connecting from range at a nearly 41% clip. And though just a sophomore, he's an integral part of this Kansas team, whose unconventional route to the Kansas starting lineup started just 1 year ago. This matchup with Baylor is going to be a good one. The Bears have the number 1 scoring defense in the league. Kansas owns the number 1 scoring offense. The Bears have 2 of the top 10 scorers in the Big 12 in Jared Butler and Maceo Teague. Baylor just went into Lubbock earlier this week, stifled the Red Raiders, and got out of town with another top 25 win. We'll feature a different student athlete each week here on Around the Rim. We've got some really great stories to share with you all throughout this season. So be sure to check back in next week. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you then.